Special guest in the house tonight. BRNGTN in the place. Yes, I.
Yes, sir.
How you feeling, man?
I'm good. Big up Brooklyn. Brooklyn is in the building. Let's get it.
BRNGTN representing Shoot to Kill Brownsville, Brooklyn.
Never ran, never will. Let's get it.
And from the Ville, baby.
Let's get it.
You was born in Brooklyn, right? Or
yes, sir.
Okay.
Born and raised Brownsville. You know what I'm saying? Spent a lot of time in Jamaica as a kid, but I was born in Brookdale Hospital, which is actually in Brownsville.
This release that you're working on is slated to come out soon. Yeah, the Rhymes and Rhythms project that you're putting together.
Yes.
You just finished it up this week, as a matter of fact. Then you sent it over to me right away.
You the first person I sent it to, actually. Oh. Yeah, I sent you the whole project right after we mastered it. Right after I got the masters, I sent it directly to you. You know what I mean? But it's a project I'm putting out with a label out in Germany called Soul Force Records. I've been working with them for about 3 years now. It's a project that's like a compilation of songs that I've had over the years, with a couple of new records, and it's just basically to introduce me to the audience over there in Eastern Europe.
Yeah. Reggae music is worldwide now, man, you know.
Reggae music is everywhere. Reggae music is life, you know what I mean? Music is life in general, you know what I mean? But I wouldn't really call what I do reggae still. It's heavily influenced by reggae and heavily influenced by dancehall. But
sure.
I wouldn't want people to, especially people who are not familiar with reggae music, to hear my music and then just jump and think that that's what reggae music is.
Oh, of course not,
you know
no.
I mean? Because, reggae music is much more than what I do, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, what I do is a hybrid, you know what I mean? It's equal parts of hip hop, R&B, reggae, dancehall. You know what I mean? It's heavily influenced by reggae and dancehall.
Yeah.
Or more so Jamaican culture. You know what I mean?
I think a lot more so beats wise. I guess I would say it has a lot more to do with reggae.
Of course.
Because a lot of rap ever since KRS-One or Poor Righteous Teachers or somebody like that would use reggae music, you know, as a piece for the beat that they're going over. You know, people sampled it, as I would say.
Yeah, I tell people all the time, dancehall and reggae music is one of the cornerstones of hip hop music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And hip hop culture. You know what I mean? The whole DJ culture come from Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And come from dancehall.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when you hear artists like KRS-One, to me, this is probably top 5 best hip hop song of all time, in my humble opinion. The Bridge Is Over.
Of course, yeah.
That's a dancehall record.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The Bridge Is Over. The Bridge Is Over. But bye. We influenced by the things that surround us and the things we surrounded by.
True.
So when you hear me like on these classic rhythms, it's because that's what I grew up listening to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You hear like a Snoop Dogg, for instance, say he grew up listening to Parliament, Funkadelic, and Zapp, and the Gap Band. I grew up listening to Gregory Isaacs, Bob Andy, you know what I mean, John Holt, Bob Marley, of course, Dennis Emmanuel Brown, you know what I mean, Sugar Booger Minot. You know what I mean? That's what I grew up, that's what I heard. That was, Sugar Minot was my Marvin Gaye.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's what I heard in my house. So
yeah,
naturally, you know what I mean, when I started making music, I'm gonna draw inspiration from what I was exposed to.
Yeah, you know? But you're going over like straight rhythms, like.
Yeah, because I feel like the rhythms is dope as is, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and a lot of that is, man, that Joe Gibbs, man, that shit just thumps.
What? Yo, a lot of dudes don't understand that the engineers that mix and master these songs, they created the techniques that we use today to get our drums to sound the way they sound.
Yeah.
Them bass lines and them kick drums was thumping.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So for me, it's like, why mess with a masterpiece? The track is gorgeous as is.
Yeah.
I'm not going to add nothing to it or chop nothing from it. I'm going to just rock to it the way it is. You feel me?
Yeah. I mean, I think that's what stands out about you is that you're going over these rhythms and it's so true to the original sound.
Yeah.
But you're just getting loose over it. I think you and Thunderlions is like really the only cats that's doing it like that, you know?
Yeah. When I initially started doing it, really, a lot of people tried to kind of sort of talk me out of it.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of people was like, yo, that's not, you know what I mean? Nah, doggy, that ain't gonna rock on the radio, and you know what I mean? You ain't gonna hear that in the club. And Chris My brethren Nadi from the Thunderlines, he was one of the first dudes, and this is back in the MySpace days, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
so at least like 6 years ago.
Right,
yeah.
6, 7 years ago, he hit me up and was like, "Yo, dog, whatever you doing, don't stop doing it, because it's right." You know what I mean? And to see where he's going with his music right now in the Thunderlines, yo, it's inspirational.
No, it is. It's very inspiring. Yeah, for both of you cats. You know, as I was saying all week, like only in a place like Brooklyn, New York, can you have these influences come together. Like, you know, it's like certain cultures come together, like the American culture, but you guys are, you know, influenced by, you know, the Caribbean roots, you know.
For sure.
You know, only in certain places, you know, can you get, you know, a feel like that? Can you get a vibe? You know, whatever it is, whatever rhythm you're going on, whatever sound, you know, it's like rapping. Like, you can't deny the lyricism involved in that. You know what I mean? Like,
sure.
Because, I mean, you got a lot of versatile subject matter. You got tunes for the ladies. You got, like, the lovers tunes.
Right.
And you got tunes where you're just talking shit.
Right.
But, nah, man, you touch on some real shit. Like, I heard this one line on that tune, Don't Forsake Me. I had to write it down.
Okay.
Because I had to remember when he said, they say my words are worthless because I bombast the what is it called? Zenith Pentecostal churches?
I said, they say my words are worthless. Hold up. What you say my words are worthless because I bun up pastors in Pentecostal churches for putting their hands in my mother's pocketbooks and purses, hooping and hollering. Service was like a fucking circus. Niggas is nervous. They don't want to recite this because I don't believe what their definition of Christ is, but love it or leave it, I was born in his likeness. Some church brothers need it because they far gone from righteous.
Wow, okay?
Yeah.
Like, that's real talk. Like, you just up the realness factor exponentially with lines like that, because that is life. That's just a glimpse into the world of someone just trying to live, you know, like, but all the odds are against them.
Of course.
And you're trying to go the righteous path, but even the people that you look to
for righteousness,
you know what I mean?
Wow, you got it.
Nah, man, you just vocalize the internal struggle of somebody going through that. No, for real. So enough talking about the music, man. I want to get into these joints, man, that you're releasing. A couple, you know, I'm going to do like some snippets of the tunes, but I'm going to do a little something different because I'm going to get into a lot of the reggae tunes that are off that same rhythm, like juggling in and out, you know. And then we'll get into a little something exclusive at the end.
Let's do that.
So these are all the tunes that you gave me. These are from the new project. Rhymes and Rhythms, Barrington in the place.
Let's go.
Rock until midnight. Shanty Town, bboxradio.com. My name is Tony Conquerrah. We do this every Thursday night.